Ego Power Edger, 1 year, still running strong. Hey team, welcome back to Lawn Journeys. It's Russ. Nice to have you guys here. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're moving along here. A lot of people leaving comments, having a good time. On to the business. The Ego Power Head unit with the lithium 56 volt lithium battery system works fantastic. I'm a year into having this. I did a full review on this last year. You can link to the video above or at the end. As you can see, I have worn this blade down to the point where even though I have adjusted the guide wheel here, what I found is because I like to cut my grass tall, this blade is not coming up high enough and cutting the higher overhanging grass. So it's still edging great along the sidewalk, but if you want to get that nice trim cut of your tall grass, it's time to change this blade. It's really easy to change. I thought I'd share this process with you guys, talk a little bit more about it, show you it in action again, and we can talk about any questions or comments you guys can leave below, and I'd be more than happy to answer them. So as you can see here, this blade is pretty chewed up. Let's take a close-up right here. Hopefully we can get some focus going on that. Blade's been through a lot of wear and tear. It's worked really well. But like I said, as I'm edging, sometimes my grass is taller along the edge, and when this blade was in its full length, it was nice because it would chop down that higher grass that was hanging over. So I sourced my new Ego blade. There probably are some aftermarket knockoffs. It's a piece of steel. It's an 8-inch blade. It's 2 inches in width, and it is 0.098 inch in thickness. Okay, so we're gonna open this thing up. That's the new blade. So as you can see, I've probably taken a good amount off each side. People will tell you as these blades round, they don't cut as well. It's this sharp edge that does the nicest job. And it's a little bit windy out here, but for the cost of the blade, change it once a year, do yourself a favor. I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it is to change. So come on, take a closer look. Step 1, remove the cotter pin. Cotter pin removed. All right, step 2, I don't know if you guys can see this. There's a notch in the assembly here. You line it up with the hole in the housing, stick this Allen key in there, that'll hold this tight and keep it from turning. So the Ego came with this wrench. Obviously you can probably find a socket that fits this, but we're going to put it on. And remember, normally lefty is loosey, but not in the case with power tools that spin. So in this case, we're going to turn in the same direction as it would run, so righty is loosey. I'm going to put some gloves on for safety, just in case something bad happens here. So we loosen that up. I'm going to turn this nut off. Remove the nut. Remove this top section. We can lift the blade. It's as easy as that. Simple as that. Let's put these blades together and just take a look at the wear. So that's a year. But I'll tell you that makes a big difference in how well it cuts. So for $15, we change this blade out. Take the new blade, put it back on the spindle, put the blade back on the spindle, put this back on these. There's little teeth in here that align with this shaft that locks this on. Reapply the nut. In this case, righty, lefty is tighty. So we're going to give that a spin. Make it snug. Put our gloves back on for safety. And then we're going to make this nice and tight. Last step, apply a new cotter pin. Ego supplied 2 extras. Don't be cheap. Put the new one in. It's a lot easier than trying to get an old one through. Now obviously the purpose of the cotter pin is if you don't tighten this and for some reason it comes loose, the cotter pin will keep this from spinning off. You'll hear it clanking around. This blade will probably come flying off and maybe cut right through you. It wouldn't be pretty. So put the cotter pin on and go to Home Depot and get some new ones if you're out. The one thing I didn't note earlier is that this whole procedure was done without the battery. Safety first. We're going to assemble our battery, give it a test. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to put some ear protection on. It's my protection. And we're going to do some edging. That's what you call crispy edges. Pardon my shadow. So you can see that blade gets down nice. And like I was saying, because my grass is still tall, because that blade is taller now, it comes all the way up and anything that was hanging over got cut. Now I didn't cut my lawn yet. That's happening tomorrow. But I wanted to get the edging done. Here's a better example of how tall it is here in the front. So having that long blade goes a long way. Getting you crispy edges. All right, team, so that's a wrap up on how to do a quick blade replacement of the Ego Edger. And that unit has the power head on it, so you can take it off and apply different tools to it. So I'm looking at some other tools. But that 56 volt lithium battery has done fantastic. The thing goes for weeks. I can edge my property and blow it multiple times. Again, if you want to see the full review of the Ego Edger where I went over every button and setting on it, you can link to it again at the end of the video or above. I invite you guys to check it out. So I hope you guys are having a good season. As you can see, my lawn, which is not cut, is doing fantastic right now. It's going to have a cut on it tomorrow. But it is thick, it is green, it is beautiful. I got the hydrotain down. I'm going to be applying a summer fert this weekend. So I invite you guys to subscribe to the channel, like it, because you'll be seeing those videos as they come out. I'll be doing a high potassium fertilization this weekend, preparing for summer. But with the Hydrotain, a little bit of irrigation, I mean, it's phenomenal right now. And again, it's not cut. Tomorrow's the cut. I wanted to get the edging done today. So I hope you guys are having a good week. Leave some comments below. Let me know how your lawn is progressing through the season. Let me know if you have an Ego Edger, if you guys have any complaints about it, you have any questions, or is there something else you want me to show you that's not in this video or in the first video that I put out last year. Let me know. Get out there, get it done, and I'll see you guys next time on Lawn Journeys.